Test 1, 2. Let's see how it works. Let's see if the teleprompter works. Okay, it does. Welcome, Amber. I'm definitely going to I need to get used to this for sure. I'm not used to it. I just look here only. I seen you were not at the... No, I was on YouTube. The live streaming app did not allow me to stream to TikTok today. Like, I needed to re-enable something or whatever, unfortunately. So, hello. Welcome, Sister Tanya. So I'm just still dialing things in a little bit here. Welcome, Alicia. Can you do ASMR? I'm not planning to right now. Right now I'm just setting up the new teleprompter that I just got. Still getting used to my brain has to adjust, you know? Like, you mean I just look in one spot? Yeah. That's why there's a slight glare. There's a slight glare to it too. Welcome, Mushanti. You see the glare on the screen? That's from the teleprompter and all the... So I had to change the text lighting a little bit here. Or not, we'll see. Well, I don't think I could change the angle. Yeah. Welcome, Gregor. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for all the support. This is the next level, you know. The next level. Except this is not working. It's great at the park today. Just figuring out that. I still need to dial it in. This thing doesn't work still. Okay. Yeah, something's not working. Something's not working. Let's see. The best thing to do. Yeah, when you. What state is the park in? Oh, I'm in Texas. Yes, she seems better. Thank you for all the blessing, by the way. I mean, I can just manually adjust the microphone for now. Usually I use this device to control it, but because I have some technical issue, you know, like a USB hub can only deal with so much power, and now I'm using so much resources to power them. Welcome, Michael. Welcome, everybody. And then just getting used to adjusting. Yeah. I mean, it's still crazy on my screen, but all the lights that you see come from your text, which is kind of. Let me see. Maybe I think what it is the. You find it easier with the one. One chat box is easier, but I don't trust it yet because it's connected once, and I cannot. It's 12:26. So I can't get Insight Timer to join this chat box, but getting every other chat box to be in one chat box is like a dream come true, and it's free. I don't know why Restream.io has not. Anyways, it's complicated. It's complicated, but this thing was $300. The teleprompter, but it's worth it because it allows us to feel more personal, right? I'm looking at you more, and that's priceless to me. So that's why I'm like, shoot, my heart has already bought it. You know what I mean? My heart already bought it because I realize it's really difficult to convey authenticity already. So the more we can make it more real. So I'm making more eye contact with the camera because the teleprompter's here, right? So we're like a highly engaging, but of course I can see your updates and all these things, and if people follow. And the reason I got this teleprompter, where was the chat box? It was like I was reading 2 or 3 chat boxes over here. Right now I can, and now I have the volume meter and the chat box in like just here, so I could just look here the whole time unless I want to be like, oh, thank you for all the, right? I think the one thing I have to adjust is I think the aperture is wide. Because this lens aperture is 1.8. And I believe if I just close the aperture, if I can just raise the aperture. That's better. But it's not perfect. Let's see here. That's way better. But now it's too dark. I mean, it's not that bad, but there's a glare, and that's gonna bug That's gonna bug my standards. We got standards up in here, you know. Okay, whatever. So that's what I've been doing though, the last hour or two. You know how it is. I'm always dark mode, okay. How do I change the font? Make the font darker. Wait, hold on, let me see. What I could do is make the font smaller too. So if the text is smaller, then the light from the text that's glaring onto the teleprompter may reduce. Or not. Welcome, May. We got Katri. Here, let me get some background music for y'all. Nothing too. Let's get some. I've been meaning to ask this for a while. What's one advice, a wisdom that you wish to give you when you were starting out? Starting out where? You know what I mean? Spiritual starting out? Or what kind of starting out we talking about, man? Started from the bottom, now we're here? Welcome, Miss Rhonda. Starting out with social media / local meditation group. Oh, okay. Just keep going. I think that's the real answer. Just keep going. Keep doing what you love. I think there is no faster way. As much as I want to say there is no shortcut to this. Every moment matter, you know, everything matter. And I just kept following. Keep following your heart, and be better. Yeah. Keep following your heart and be better every day. I think the main part is stay hungry, but be clear about what you want. Like be clear about what you want to eat. You can have hunger, but not be sure what it is that you want to consume. Right? When you have a goal that you truly believe in, because sometimes you're like, yeah, let's go, motivation. Yeah, well, the text didn't load onto the screen, right? Let's go, motivation, and then we're not sure where to channel the hunger. Yeah, there's really, if I was just starting out, I think I'm just blessed that I understood it from the beginning to follow your heart, follow your bliss. Because when you follow the purity of your heart, you start realizing everything's a lesson. Everything's a lesson. The good times, the bad time is needed to get here. Even the times when you are extremely lost in your life, it's there to teach you something which is magnificent. You know, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I guess that's better. Right, not too bad. Make entire page partially transparent. Okay. I think that might add more Yeah. Even from the master, he told us there is no shortcut. Stop trying to shortcut everything in life. There's a smart way to do things, but don't, when you always look, it's like, why do you think there's so many corner stores in front of the hood? People don't want to do the work sometimes, and we want to just hit the lottery easily without earning something, right? That's a great dream that gets sold every day, but it's not realistic, and that's why it's so effective. I asked because after meditating in the park, my dog today got the urge to share. I got the urge to share with people. Thanks to what you've shared. There will be days when no one shows up, and that's okay. Word. That's just how it be. That's why I do what I do, to get y'all used to this so that you can go off on your own and start your own thing eventually. Right? That's why I just tell you everything. Really. And the benefit is y'all gain the most. And one of the biggest things that in my success is I didn't follow the money at the beginning. I follow the love first and realize I need money to keep my dreams going. But if you follow the money, you might not even know your dream. Right? It's a huge matter so much. Don't lose sight of your dream. Follow your heart. Okay, I think it's less glare now because I reduced it, but now I need make some adjustments here. The font is too small, okay. There we go. Even though I was very sheltered, there's a reason why the universe does everything. You know what I mean? Everything. Everything is in divine order. Some people this lifetime not gonna come to the spiritual path. Right? Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh, 1 2 3. Something's not working right now. And it's not we're better than them. It's just we're blessed to be where we're at. Because some people don't believe that they can truly be happy. And that is why I'm so passionate. Because I believe that it's possible for everybody. It's just not everybody gonna believe, you know? Just dialing it in here. I'm aware that what I'm doing with y'all and what's going on every day here, it takes so much, stress, so much commitment, and even at the park. But when you look at the results and the healing, somebody's got to do it. It's priceless. It's priceless. Somebody got to do the work. Like some people come here and they don't really cultivate, but that's who they are. You know? I know I have a little bit more to go in. Welcome, Emmanuel. Yeah, before I got on here, I had to start like 3-4 different groups. Yeah, everything's slow right now. Yeah. And the reason why many people show up here every day because everything's like at the highest level that it could be. Video, audio. Okay, now there's a glare, so right. And many people don't realize it's a lot about the details, right? Like even right now, I'm developing. It's all. Let's see here. Make the page translucent page back. Make the entire. And I just came to develop again. But as you're developing, you can still help people also. Y'all don't hear the music at all? Let me check. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because my device not working right now. Let's see. Welcome, Eve Miller. Okay, I think I have it optimal. No glare on the screen. I can read on here. And now the other issue is get the dock here. Thank you for all the blessing. I just want to get used to it because the whole screen is changing to just... This is the main. This little box here is the main now. And everything else supports this tiny box. So if I miss anything, if I miss any alerts, like people follow, subscribe, no, that's why I have the new alerts on the widescreen mode. That's over here. Right. I think this is it. It's more about mental preparation. That's what I learned from the master. The preparation part, you do all this so that you never have to think about it while you're doing. Like if you mentally prepare heavily, then you don't. It makes you more confident, makes you a better bridge, right? Let's see here. I think the numbers on the top would be more visible if they. Oh, you mean like the timer? Yeah, that's just honestly, that's just for me. But for y'all, if y'all look hard enough, you could see it, right? The timer. Not the timer, my time. Because I'm streaming intensely and I want to. Oh. I can just put a new clock on here. But I'm just grateful we got this far, It's a huge... Like getting the mixer set up, that was another milestone. Really, it's really... That mixer, like the whole setup took me months. It took me like 2 months. Yeah. Meditative sound healing. Yeah, I mean... It's amazing that we can become... Because back then I used to read comments and I would look in the camera. But imagine I could just do it right here. It's like my brain still... I would read here and look here, but now I just read here and look here. Which when you stream every day is a huge difference. Right? What model are your microphones? It is Audio Technica AT875R. Which took me a while to find out what's the best. Yeah. A lot of success is more preparation, right? Like when I went to that concert and they were doing all that dancing, the amount of practice they had to do and preparation worked. Thousands of times dancing, right? When my flute gets better, that's thousands of hours. Sound healing, meditation. When you meditate so much, you don't even... And then your life becomes that way, right? Becomes that way. It's a nice reminder, even at your level of service, the challenge is still present. The master also, right? Imagine I have a master who also is on the grind all the time. He never chills. And so I was like, well, okay, why does he never chill? That's when you begin to descend. You see it all the time. You just, let me take a break from serving. Let me just not care a little bit more every day. Then you start to descend, Let me see here. My timer. My time. How can I make the font large? I think. How can I make the font not so? Make them more visible. Okay. How about change the font to like something like Verdana? Right, Verdana is like and bold. He said, "What? I'm watching you by the sky. From the sky while flying on a plane." How's that better on top? Maybe reduce the size now that it's bold. The funny part is that sometimes whenever sometimes people get pissed off that I'm developing. It's like, dang, he's not playing the flute today. Like, oops. Okay, that's too small. Okay, let's go to 50. 50. Okay, I think that's gonna be okay. Do you believe in ghosts? I believe that there's something beyond the mind can conceptualize, for sure. I mean, of course, right? Ghost has a negative connotation. Spirits and energy, right? Spirit is usually some energetic form. Definitely a real thing. Will AI take over our computer science jobs? Absolutely. But not completely. Somebody has to babysit the AI. You always see the babysit everywhere. Like a manager. But you already know that. It's just... Nowadays, when you go to McDonald's, the drink pour itself. And the cup comes out, you're like, I think it's an opportunity for humanity to finally follow what they love. Right? Because if a robot can't, because the robot doesn't think, it's just trying to make things function. Right? When I'm here with you, an AI could not replace me because it can't crack jokes that's genuine and do spiritual thing at the same time. Not yet, at least. The dynamicness, the creativity. It can, and the thing is, somebody has to teach it, right? And companies won't invest in AI entertainment. So it's leading people to become be more authentic. Because imagine everything's so robotic that we need more authenticity online. Really, like even human beings are starting to act like robots on here. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brother Tanet. Today we're setting up our teleprompter. And, I get to look at you and read the comments, so I'm still getting used to it. And your experience will change too. Yeah. Glad your eye getting better. Welcome, Cali Yoga Girl. Why don't we just throw a second chat box over here? I had to reduce the opacity on that too. Appearance. How can I reduce? Yes, I'm live. Okay, just put it over here. Right now I'm currently just fine-tuning. Yeah. Enjoyed Manil Park Sam every moment. Yes, today my Restream.io app could not stream TikTok. TikTok they're good at protecting their thing. They're good at building a wall. Like, oh, I see y'all trying to do this. Yeah, so I restream to every other app, and Sister Emily is also on there. So if you didn't see me and you follow Sister Emily, she also live streamed at the park. And we're gonna be doing a rooftop sound bath at some apartment this Wednesday at like 5:30 p.m. We got Euphrasie and Adam. We watching several platforms. Emily's account is in my link in my bio. Serenity with Emily. But her sass is different. She's got the boss sass. Me, she's more like the boss. I'm more like the sass. That's why we collaborate well. I help like chill her out, because the boss don't know how to chill, so the sass, you know how it is. I chill the boss out. Yes, boss lady. That's why I'm with Grace. But I think Grace and I, we both have sass. Both crazy. She's just more on the masculine sass. I'm more the feminine sass, even though she's the girl. You know how it be. That's just how it is. Not same with Virgil. Clearly. That's like Charles and Emily. Grace is like Emily. And then Charles is like Virgil. Maybe he needs to do some drumming for you. Oh wait, he does IT for you already. See? Wait, you fired him as an IT person, never mind. The boss fired. You fired your own husband. Can you believe it? Didn't even give him a chance. Just, if you're fired. Let's see what's up with Natasha. How do we deal with disempowerment from a partner? And moving on, what's disempowerment from a partner? That's a very specific word. Like what? Which one would you say is your rarest flute? This one, because my uncle who passed away, so this is like a family heirloom to me. And of course, Sister Jane got this for me from the thrift store, so that's precious. That's it. I mean, there's other stuff, you know, it's just how you define rarest, you know, to you. To me, rarest is what's most precious to you. That's it. Precious. Yeah, you know, there's more expensive. The most expensive one isn't the rarest. It's more about your relationship with it. Sometimes it is. My precious. My precious. Okay, I need to. Styling. No text outline on it. Compact mode. I guess I just need to read smaller font without squinting my eye. สวัสดีครับ Can the 3D print do an ocarina? It's one of the more popular instruments people print, the ocarina. Thank you for supporting each other, by the way, while I'm doing this. Do your part. Yeah, like if all these flutes were taken away, the two flutes I would miss would be the gift from our OG, Sister Jane, and my family heirloom. It's more sentimental, right? It's like your ancestors pass it down. And that's why it's about the meaning of it, right? The meaning to life, the meaning to things. And my precious. My precious. My precious. Let me give me a second here. I know the background. so weird you're looking at, yeah. No, even in real life, I don't. But it's different online because but now that's why I'm aware we're going to the next level. It's going to be more intense now. Really, so again, grateful for all your support that make everything possible, because especially when we're meditating and I'm looking over here. Basically, you're going to learn a lot more energetics from me. Simply put. Okay, I think we are 100 finally. Okay, let's get the on-screen chat box. Because sometimes when you look at the chat box and it has to feel right. If you look at it and you get a headache, that's an issue. Oh. Yeah. I have 42 minutes more here before driving, it says. All right, let's see the on-screen chat box. It's the next step. Where is it? Not here. How can I cast that box? So that it was a window before. Let's see, add. I guess it is still a window, but it doesn't show up because it's a OBS extension box. Good. I'm ready to relax so hard. Okay, I guess you can start now. I'm ready to relax so hard. Somebody said that. Like, we're not relaxing today. Okay. This, no, it's not. Display would be a monitor. Window is not showing up. Browser. Scene capture. No, source capture. No, it is a source. Let's see. Which one do we need right now? Okay, throat chakra. It's a little flute. I feel my breath more intense. Thank you, Moy. Chillin'. There's a bigger. Okay, I guess there's no easy way to do this. Like that one Usher song. It's gonna burn for me to say this. It's coming from my heart. All right. Stick to that. So y'all need to see something brighter, right? It's too dark, so I gotta turn. So I need to turn your opacity and I gotta make it bigger. Make the font bigger and make the transparency. Because if I don't do this now, I have to do it later anyways. There we go. Close. Pop it out. There you go. That should be way better. Is that too wide? Okay, I think that's more appropriate. See? That's 3 platforms talking to each other. Community. Now I just have to mentally remember. Right, so I had to keep my computer like this for a while till I okay, that's there. That screen goes here. That screen goes here. Welcome, you got Brother Arrow Eyes. Kiko, thank you so much. Twitch is better in all your other... Every platform has the reason why people are on there, which is beautiful, right? I mean, I definitely find it really interesting. I saw you. Welcome, Diane. We got James. The sun's up now over here, so the local gang of crows are gonna show up soon. Today, during the sound bath, the nature was popping. Oh my God. The birds, like you had a group of birds just meet, and then they flew off. So you hear like the... Thank you, Amanda Reyes. Right, so you hear the birds flying off in a group. The wind came strong, the sunshine, and then the clouds came. Some birds sang on the side. One butterfly appeared today, which is a sign of season changing. Season changing. My favorite thing about meditating outside is the fresh air and hearing the leaves ruffle and feeling the breeze, right? Because the birds aren't always singing. Sometimes sometimes a bird be quiet, but that breeze always hitting. You know, sometimes and seasonally, I love the cicadas. I used to be like, damn, y'all are lit today. Just wee. I would be biking. I remember one day I'm biking and start to realize, damn, y'all loud actually. And we live with this. And I learned to love it. You know, in the beginning I didn't understand. You know, wasn't present. We were meditating, my first meditation group, Transformative Thursday. We meditated together at the Arboretum, and we meditated for an hour in the rain. Mosquitoes were on us, but at the end of that rainy meditation, we just meditated in the rain. The cicadas were... I think it was the cicadas mixed with frogs. The toads, right? Toads be on it, man. The koki, I think, I don't know if it's... We meditate so long, the Arboretum closed. Luckily, if you're in there when it's closed, you just roll out and the door opens. Because it's just nature, you know. They just don't want people doing sussy thing, you know. Let me start unpacking my flutes because I have not done that yet today. This reminds me of the Amazon rainforest. The restaurant or the actual Amazon rainforest? Oh wait, that's Rainforest Cafe. Have y'all walked by Rainforest Cafe? It be sounding wild. There's a jungle in here. The cafe. That's the time when I used to go to the mall. You always had to walk past by the Amazon Cafe or whatever. The Rainforest Cafe. One day, having a mystical experience, I got surrounded by so many crickets. You could hear them so loud. I think the craziest thing with animals that happened with us, we were drumming at the park, at the Arboretum, another one, a different one. Edith Moore, Nature Sanctuary. Good night, sister. We were drinking, we are the guardians of planet Earth. And you start hearing like birds, right? I think mockingbird. And they were like surrounding a snake that was slithering up the river, up the bayou, and went into a hole, which was hugely auspicious, right? That's a sign Mother Nature or the universe talking to you. You're doing all these. We are the guardians of planet Earth. And the snake was like on the water and went into a hole, and the birds were like making sure that people, they were making sure, I guess, snakes be eating the birds. That's why that happens, right? Because snakes be on it. One strike and you're in the belly. Yeah, they work as a team. At what times do you usually stream? I usually stream currently around 12 or 12:30 noon to 5. And then at Sunday I stream. I only stream at night. And today I'm doing something different because I just set it up, this thingy, right? Which, getting used to it, yeah. The thingy. Oh, I'm using a teleprompter now. That's why I'm looking straight ahead and reading. I guess, yeah, it's a new thing. That we have a teleprompter now, which is, yeah. So that's why I'm not intuitively reading your messages. You know what I mean? That would be dope. Let me. Arrow Eyes is saying he just knows what we thinking now. How does he know if he's looking at the camera right now? What we're saying? It's gonna trip so many people out. Like, that's third eye, right? That's my third eye. When I do a full lotus, I can intuitively read your messages. Kelsey says your voice is mesmerizing. I just need to tap twice like the iPhone. Oh, it's on. Okay, universe. Hey, universe. I mean, the cool thing is that you do have access. You just go here. Connection. I still have another chat box on the side because I don't trust it yet. Let me see. You know, it's weird. Like, what if I miss some of your? It's my main concern is I don't want to miss people's comments because it's so important that I see everything. I don't want to be like, okay, it's saying it. I don't trust it. You know, I need to build trust with this device. Okay, I don't trust. That's why you see me checking. Like, I don't trust it. I think most use it for subs, yeah. It's more about there's no notifications on here. I mean, I guess I could actually. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't trust you. I don't want to miss people's comments because it's so important because what you're typing in is your energy. Right. And it's who you are. So that's how you read energy online is you take the comments absolutely seriously. All the secrets. Okay. Let's see here. And the weird part is, or like when people follow, it doesn't show up on the like. It shows up on the anyways. I'll just deal with it. Wah. I can't even do that, and it starts to got the glare. Okay. Deal with it. Deal with it. What sort of tech did you start streaming in the beginning? I was a wedding videographer, so I had a decent camera. I had an above average camera. It was a Nikon D750, which was like the camera of the year or the photography camera of the year, but it also did video. And so, and then I just bought supportive, you know, I didn't have a good mic. Right. And I asked my friend John if he wanted to, you know, invest in what I'm doing, and he helped get me a microphone and a mixing board, and that was it. Yeah. So many people were supportive of me because at the beginning I was super broke, no cash flow, but just the drive. So. And the beautiful thing is, I still talk to everybody who supported me, you know. Thank you, Emmanuel. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. I guess I can show you my flute case. I think y'all see my flute case at the park, right? Y'all see my flute case? Big old flute case. It's basically it's a rifle box that I turned into a flute case. That's what I'm about to bring in right now. This is my flute case. So I was like, because I have more professional flutes that isn't 3D printed anymore, and of course, if direct heat hits the flute too much, it could melt it, or it can crack the flute, or extreme cold. So I got this for that. Yeah. See. Ta. Ten flutes in here. 10 flutes in here. And the beautiful part is I could fit the longest flute I have in here too, right? I think that's one of the reasons I got it. This is a flute that I actively use, the samurai, the shogun, right? And so fits in here perfectly. So now instead of carrying 3 different like polyester bags that are not hard case, this has foam and it fits enough flutes for me to do a great job and be more organized, and it looks professional as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this guy's serious. Like, I mean, if you roll up in this kind of case with 10 flutes, they're like, people take you a lot more seriously. Like, oh, shoot. Flute. Representing that Krishna gang. Today there was a ton of pollen, so I had to shake this off. Shake it off, shake it off. They don't get scratched. No, because there's foam on top. Yeah. And also I put this on top to help prevent them. And honestly, I'm here to use my flutes. If they get scratched a little bit, it's fine. But if they get scratched too much, that's an issue. Like this is, I put this and there's foam on top. You know what I'm saying? You can tell who practice. Right? You can tell who actively use their tools. You can tell. Why are you singing, boss? You know. Singing bowl and handpan looking too clean. Do you even play it? Yeah. Do you have to wash them? No, I have to oil them once in a while, depending on, or else they'll crack. Yeah. Do you ever get nervous before playing in public? Not anymore, because I play for God. I play for the Buddha. Right. Whenever I'm playing, I'm just there to play from my heart. People's relaxation is extra. When you play from your heart, the rest is done. So that's why I don't get nervous anymore. Now, I mean, I've guided a meditation in front of 800 people, but if it was like 2,000 people, maybe, right? And I'm doing my own thing. I'm not doing some symphony, right? I'm not doing. I just in. So even if I get, you just say you're welcome, yeah. All right, I'm playing for free. They didn't pay anything. They get an amazing experience. Right. There's no messing up because there's no wrong notes. All the notes come from the heart. And that's why everybody's chill, the music's chill, and everyone's happy. Do you always play for free? Yes. I mean, it's rare that sometimes people pay me, but I only show up to events I like. Or I show up to... This one is more of the wolf. Yes, there's 2 of these flutes. I don't know if y'all know. I don't think I need to explain to you. There's 2 of these. One is Granny Willow, and one is like one's the wolf spirit. I know, it looks literally exactly the same. Very deceptive. So you would have to just... Granny Willow has a brighter green. I guess it's hard, yeah. Oh, the easiest way to tell is look at the string on top. Granny Willow got the 3 string. The wolf spirit has 2 string, okay? Granny Willow, wolf spirit. Now you know. I do clean the flute once a while because you need to. Yeah. You'll remember. I guess the people do remember, trust me. They do. Because if they like that flute, they're gonna remember. That's why. If they don't like it, they probably like, whatever. See? Got pollen in here, right? Similar to the... I haven't even named these. I mean, I've been using this one a ton. I might call this one the sunrise, because when I play this flute, that's what I feel. Here's a little bit more. Lower some volume here. different colors. Ta-da! And I brought this flute out, haven't in a while, the shakuhachi in the key of E. This one is 432 hertz, and I haven't really utilized this flute too much yet, just because it's a mid-tone. Beautiful flute, though. Beautiful. Beautiful. This one, of course. The new flute, I think y'all remember, I got from Sister Online for $20. Yeah, I looked at this flute online. It was like $80 or something like that. I don't even think they played it because it's a beautiful gift, right? Like when you get a flute like this and you don't know how to play the flute, You just kind of don't play it because it's too pretty to play. Unless you play it, you know? Like the Arabian flute. This one has been a good workhorse, honestly. But I bought this used on eBay, on Goodwill auction, also for $20, and it's dried up, shriveled, and it still sounds amazing. From the iconic Eric the flute maker. You can barely see his signature on here, but it is on here. So, oh, there it goes. 2011. 2011, right? So this is an old-ish flute. So Eric the flute maker made this in 2011, and I found it on Goodwill auction site. Not sure what a skin flute is. Can you play some Krishna hymns? Is somebody being inappropriate? Oh, that's not the first time. Let's go. Right, that's not the first time. That's so rude. That's so rude. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just blocked. Because that's not the first time. I think they said that before. Because I heard it, but I didn't know. Not serious. It's called boundaries. It's all good. It's just some people need to know, you know, if you want to be in a respectful community, you have to respect people and not be rude. And so, yeah, when people are rude, you have to show them boundaries because some people never tell them no. And so they become entitled to being disrespectful. Also known as an a-hole, but that's okay. That's just who they are. But just because they act that way doesn't mean we have to be like, we have to show some boundaries here. It's all good. Okay. The cricket. Right. But the thing is, if that person loved being here and we just blocked them, they would actually learn something, right? Versus they're disrespectful and we keep giving them a pass, then they go do it to other people. So if they love being here and we did that, it's a great teaching. Yeah. It's not like I want to, it's just more like, oh. Right. It's we need to. We need to teach people stuff. Don't let it ruin your experience. Yeah. I'm not ruined by it at all. It's just more like people are just people. That's just how they be. Let me go dump the pollen out real quick. Hola. Oh, this? The singing bowls. I only bring like 5 singing bowls out. We got too many singing bowls to bring out to the park all the time, you know. So I just bring a limited number, healthy, which is the one that has which is the one that have more higher frequency, smaller bowls outside. Because we use a sensitive microphone, we use a dynamic mic outside. But the Tibetan bowls and just lower the volume. You had to love your damn self party. Yeah, the thing is, this space is different. The reason why... Good night, Brother Arrow Eye, thank you. The reason why people come in here and do that is because it's peaceful and... Now, if you're at a bar making that kind of joke, it would be different. You know what I mean? It's not. Like, privately, but publicly, like, I get it. It's like, oh, that's a guy joke, whatever. It's just not that space. There's not that space for it. We're not in a club. What do you call it? Stand-up comedy club right now. We're at sit-down comedy. Different club. And one of the reasons too, it's like usually when you live stream on TikTok, people live stream from their phone, right? When you're looking at your phone, you're looking right where the camera is at. But whenever you're live streaming on camera, when you're live streaming from your house or wherever, the experience changes for the viewer. And so the rawness can be disconnected just by the eye contact. It's so crucial to human connection. I will activate to tablet to activate. I will switch to tablet. Or what's the sleep mode like on your tablet? Is it like monochrome? Sister Jenny still did not come to the park to get her singing bowl again. So I just keep it. Oh, okay. Oh, like background. So this is a cooler, like one of those coolers sitting around. You can put singing bowls in your cooler bag. Singing bowls will cool your energy. No. Right. The feng shui is very important in the whenever you do this and it's a healing space. Right. Knowing where everything is, it helps you to have an intuition about what's going on inside. If you can also buy a singing bowl bag, but sometimes I think crystal singing bowls you need their own bag, but Tibetan bowls, they are pretty indestructible unless you drop them from maybe the 3rd floor. I've never dropped a singing bowl from that high before, but I don't know if I want to. My heart would probably like, that's your stuff, but dang. You know what I mean? That's your bowls. Yeah, so every flute that I have, I know generally, I know really precisely where they're at if I actively use that flute. The flutes that I don't actively use are more out of reach, but the ones that I do use, it's kind of And so whenever I'm in a deep meditative flow, sometimes I'll just feel out, like, I don't know. And just by feeling the flute, you kind of know what flute that is already. May I ask? Let me see here. I cracked my baby bowl. I was 13. I took it into school. I mean, you can actually fix it. You could fix the bowl. Test one. My volume's too low. It's pretty high up there. I'm also not speaking so loud today. Thank you. May I ask where you... Oh, the mic's not so positioned here. May I ask where you studied? Like studied the flutes and stuff? Right here. Which is why it takes... When you have a teacher, you have to oftentimes pay for them. Or you can just learn on your own, and if you truly love it, you'll figure it out. I think that's the best part about falling in love with an instrument, is you don't wait to go to the lessons. You practice and you YouTube. Back then they didn't have YouTube. And studying from a book, yeah. So that's why I wanna, like the geisha, this one was very difficult to learn. In the beginning, when I started playing this flute, it just didn't play. Because I didn't know how precise the lips have to be, right? When the flute is quieter, the embouchure has to be smaller and more precise. When you pick up the Native American flute, you just play. So huge difference in experience, right, in practice. But when you can play this flute, you end up being able to play most of the transverse flutes, right? Of course, there's other techniques you eventually learn, which is playing the higher tones. I love the low flutes. My twin played flute in band. I played the clarinet. Clarinet. Traditionally, I mean, in school, I learned the cello, but I didn't really practice. I played more video games in school and Pokemon. I think that's why I enjoy what I'm doing, because I was always like in front of the computer since a young age, right? So I didn't have an iPad, but I had a computer, and then it was my escape from life, right? And I also had a PS1 and 2. PS1 and 2. And a Super Nintendo. My horse was my escape. My horse. It was that and rollerblading. So that's why I still do rollerblading, because as a kid, I was stuck at the laundromat. My family had a laundromat and it was open every day, which is so the work ethic comes from my family. Like, we just never took a day off in years. So as immigrant family, you kind of see that, oh, I guess we're just gonna do this. As I got older, it was like, okay, Halloween, laundromat. On New Year's, we would go to the temple and chant across the year. So we would go at 11 or 10 or 11, and you would chant over to the new year. Which, boring. I'm trying to do some fun things. So growing up, I had a lot of boringness to my life, which made me have to figure out how to entertain. Rollerblading, and I guess that's the 90s. That's how the 90s was. A lot of rollerblading, skating, not a lot of internet yet. '90s, early 2000s, cable TV, Pokemon. Oh god, Pokemon. You teach me and I teach you, Pokemon. But nowadays there's so many options. So many things to do. Back then, I would sign on to AOL and there was nothing to do. No games. Like, you call that a game? It's like, nowadays, you can live inside of Grand Theft Auto. It's kind of wild that you could live and have a whole social life. And it can just be like a persona. Like, it's not you. You could play a cop in Grand Theft Auto, and it's role playing, right? But when you role play, it's real, and it's great comedy. Right? I watch it before. And for some people, that is their social life nowadays. VR chat. virtual reality chat and just hang out. But it's not, we still need human interaction, for sure. And I think this is in between, like, okay, we're online doing a bunch of stuff that's entertaining, but we still need some realness. And even in VR chat and in Grand Theft Auto, there's wisdom on there. It's just few, right? When you're on there, you're not trying to preach or nothing. You're trying to do silly stuff. But there's definitely emotional moments that make the gaming community more heartfelt. And I think that little heartfeltness, it drives a lot of things. Right? Just like us, we're here, we're on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. And there's a heartfelt moment that we have together, which makes it more real than metaversy, like inauthentic. Skateboard, surfing, rollerblading were life in the 80s. I'm blessed to have learned to do some surfing. I caught I know it's not very much. I think 1 or 2 waves. And I surfed for maybe a year. But it's not optimal wave surfing here in Texas. You have to watch the swell.info, and you have to drive an hour to get to the beach before work. My boss, who I worked for in the past at a wedding studio, right? I was doing video editing and videography and photography. We would meet up somewhere, and then he would drive us to the beach, and we would go surfing before coming to the office. Hey, welcome, Empress Sally. And I would guide him into meditation at the office while working at a wedding studio. So I'm grateful. It's not normal to surf with your boss, teach him meditation and all these things, and guide many people into meditation at the office space. Meditate with your coworkers at the Cheesecake Factory. So if you have a dream, stand on business, because you might actually get there if you don't give up. Thank you to all the blessing, by the way. I'm just getting used to everything right now, since we gotta And the thing is, going surfing that often made me really fit, because you have to, when you first learn to surf, you don't know how to deal with the whitewash area. You know what I mean? Sometimes if you don't have good timing and you don't know how to have good technique. So I definitely tried to catch many surfs and ate. I got my butt kicked by waves, but I think that's the best way to learn, right? Just got my butt kicked and saw some dolphins, sharks. Let's do a little flute here. Ru, Jasmine, thank you, Ian. How are we feeling tonight? More calmer? I think it's starting to rain around here. Welcome, Emily. And if you're new here, we have a teleprompter now. That's she says safe. Yeah, looks like a lot of people need a bit more soothing energy today. Soothingness. Floating on a fluffy cloud. I feel the same way as you. Fluffy clouds floating. But of course I can't just chill because I have to play the flute. I'm close to dropping out and go train like a ninja. Really? Warm. Let's see, we still have a good amount of time left. Haven't done this in a while. Super relaxing, sleepy flute time. Super sleepy flute time. I guess we can do some piano. hope you enjoy peaceful music. We still have some time to do more peaceful music. Lately, I've been inspired by playing more modern music. Daido, Enya. Okay, it's not modern, excuse me. It's a bit older genre, but lovely, you know. And I hope you enjoy some of it. Let me just. D and A, okay. Yes, it is rainy here. But here's the different key or a different octave. Since the flute changed, because the flute is 432 hertz, so it's a bit off. Let me see here. Let's make it a little bit more angelic here. Ooh, how about the choir? I didn't think about that. Not bad. Really emotional style. How about, let's try a little Enya just because I feel like hearing it too. Positive energy for me. Yeah, Enya. That's the SHIT I do like. Oh. Okay, shout out to Claire. I like it too. My sister introduced me to Enya. I was like, I vibe with that. My life's noisy. And this was when I was like in I think middle school, yeah. Middle school or high school. I think it was high school, yeah. Oh. Not bad. Let's do a little Bob Marley training here. The more we play, the more it gets better, you know? Iconic song. I got one more in my tank before we end. Here's a little song I wrote. Iron. Iron. That turned out better than I expected. First time playing that song on here. Oh, I did not know it's gonna be that vibey. I'm always just trying to vibe anyways. You know, I'm trying to vibe. Okay. If that song works so well on that, that's cute. I listened to metal when I was pregnant. Shout out to Monique. Okay, now I'm really curious. Let's do it in Enya. Need to practice on this one. Tuning is different too. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the late night meditative jam using the new, teleprompter here. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your relaxation. I still need to fine tune it a little bit more. Which I'm gonna do off stream right now. So yeah, thank you, James. We got Empress Mo. Thank you so much. Always thank you for holding this space. Yeah, I'm surprised that many people come here to relax. It's just sometimes I'm cultivating something new. So I just do my best to be a good host so that you have a good night's sleep and positive energy. Because sometimes throughout people's days, we don't get that, And so grateful we can be together in positive energy and we come too far to give up who we are. We're up all night together. Alright. 3 ohms and we out of here. Thank you so much, Amber, Haley. Be back. There's a rock in here. Please love your damn self. And have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh. A flea. Where'd that come from? Anyways. Thank you, everybody. Guess it's the season. The end. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. Thank you, Christy In. Thank you, Suri. Cactus Girl. Thank you so much. Can you play a song for me? Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody. And you got us feeling alright. La da 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 dee da. Da